Hi there, Steve Kaufmann here again, answering some of your questions. I may not get to all of them, but the ones that I did notice. One question, interesting question. Would I talk about brain freeze? In other words, sometimes we know the word, we know what we want to say, but we just can't remember the word, we can't say it. And the more we try to remember it, of course, the more we ensure that we won't be able to remember it. It happens to all of us. It happens to me at my age, and sometimes I think it's because I'm older now, but I think it happened to me when I was younger as well. And the more pressure we put on ourselves, I mean, if we're at a party and someone comes in and we're trying to remember that person's name, the harder we try to remember the name, the harder it is to remember. So if I find that I can't think of a word or I can't express what I want to express, I'll talk about something else. I'll move into a direction where I have the words and gradually then come back to what I wanted to say. In any case, I don't let it upset me because it's normal. And the more confident and comfortable we are, the less pressure we put on ourselves, the less likely it is to occur. There was a question from someone in Romania asking about how I would suggest that he go about learning Farsi because there are no resources. Well, when I started learning Romanian, there were no resources. So I went on the internet and I wrote up 200 sentences in English, and I asked someone to translate these into Romanian and record them for me. I paid them for that, and the resulting lessons were imported into Link. So if there are no Farsi resources, you may have to create your own. Another person asked, how do I use Assimil? A lot of people like Assimil. Personally, to me, it's just another beginner book, like Teach Yourself Colloquial. And what I get out of it is strictly the lessons, the content. I listen, I read. I used it for Russian. I started using the Korean one. I found it particularly uninteresting. The Russian Assimil has actually some interesting content, and to that extent is better. What I don't like about Assimil is that they don't give you the glossary, in other words, the translations of the new words. They give you a full translation, which I find very distracting. I find it distracting to read in the target language and then go reading through English to see the particular word that I'm looking for. So I don't use Assimil a lot, but I know that a lot of people do like Assimil. So basically that's it. Fewer questions. I hope this is of interest to you. And now I got to get back to studying Polish. Bye for now.